This is the Irontrader. It is Monday morning, so it's time to go to work. But before we get started, I want to give a big shout out there to the Philadelphia Eagles. Not the game I expected. Complete domination by old Philly. All right, congrats. Okay, as usual, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation advice on any stock about ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have the old Bitcoin. Now you can see here where that 8 day. See where this 8 day is? Now it moved below that 21 day, and now it's looking like it's kissing the old 50 day here. Okay, so let's just see what that is. Right now the 8 day is sitting at 99,519. And the 50 day is sitting at 99,301. So it's going to be just probably be a matter of time if it goes below. Now, again, I always say here when that price gets below, see, you fight it all the way until you can get back above it, kind of a situation. So this is what we got here. We had this bottoming tail, went right into that 8 day, couldn't get through. Same thing here. And then look at here. Again, even like on Friday, went right into it and just could not do it. So today here so far, we put in another lower low. We had a 95,505. Friday, we had that low of 95,580. So what we want to let's look at the downside here first. Okay, so now your key support level is going to be that 95,505. If that is lost here, we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here at 94,550. That's going to be your next support level. And then what we'll do is we'll come right over here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 92,745. And then we'll come over here. You're looking at 92,350. And then this is going to be key level here because this was that bottoming tail, 91,455. And then we have your retest at 89,525 level. Now, if this level happens to be lost, then we're going to come right down to the 100-day at 85,709. Now, there is support levels here. Don't get me wrong here, but realistic, if that 100-day is lost, you're going to come right down to this gap. Okay, so you're looking at 8670. There's your gap, and then we have 77,930. There's your fill. And then what we do is we come over to the top of this candle here. This is going to be 74,485, and then we have 74,30, which is your 200 SMA here. Okay, so if that key price channel here is lost at that 89,525, just look at a 100-day next year. We'll see if that's going to be able to hold, or if even gets down there. Okay, so now we have this sideways action, but you can see we're downtrending. Okay. However, you can look at this when you have a big. Now, this isn't really what you call a good pull, but it sort of is. Okay, so it's a pull, and this could be like a big bull flag going on here too. So it's got to be really, really careful here. Where this can rip up here, it can rip up here pretty fast. Okay, so right here is your pull. It's just not like a real big green candle kind of a situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's got a bottoming tail on it. But this here, we're putting in them lower lows and the lower highs here, but this could be a bull flag setting up here to rip much higher. So if it does, this is the level that you're looking for on the upside. 99,301, that's that 50-day. You need to get above that. And we need to get above 99,520, and then we have that right there is that 100,680 level. Okay, now you can see where your 21-day is flattening out here and actually almost curling up here. So you got to be just a little bit patient with this here. Now, the easy way I trade this is IBIT for the long and BITI for the short if you want to take a little short ski. But right now, I don't know, when I see this, I was looking at this pattern here, that could be setting up here for a really good slam right on up here. Now, again, if we get above that 21 SMA at that 106.80, then we can come right here to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 102.635. Then we can just follow them candles up here, that 103.870 or 870. It will come up there at 104,920, and it will come here at 106,570, and it will come right into this level here, 106,945. And this is going to be very, very strong resistance because we look at that candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, and we come back all the way over to that candle right there. So that would be strong resistance. But we need to get above the 50-day, that 8-day, and that 21-day. That's going to be very, very key. But let's just keep an eye on this pattern here because this might be something here as it progressively down. This could smash right on up. Now, if this starts, the pattern starts shooting down and we start losing this candle here, well, then that bull flag there is negated, and we'll be probably retesting this 89,525 level. Now, we look at the RSI here. It's at that 47. You got plenty of room here on the upside or down. It's not really overbought or oversold. And then your green is still you blow your red, but we're sitting right at the bottom here. If we get that to curl up here, this could really, really have a really nice trade here and maybe even retest that 110,000 there. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have the old Crude, okay, and then we have natty gas. Okay, now you can see here where this was Friday. We had what they would call it this an inside day. Couldn't get through that 100-day on a closing basis. Now today, you notice that we put in, we held the half of that candle, and we ran right up here nicely. But where did it go? Okay, first of all, you went right into that 50-day 72.05, and then right there at 72.10, and it stopped it dead. Okay, so that's what you got to really worry about here is going to be this 8-day. This is going to be very, very key. So you got two strong resistant levels, 72.05 and 72.09. Now, again, if we can get above that, well, then we can start attacking this level right here. Okay, so you probably come up to here to the bottom here. You're looking at that 72.33. But this is where you're probably going to be targeting it at, okay? So you're looking at 72.97, and then we come up to the top of this candle, 73.35 level, and then we'll come up here, 73.84, and then we're going to start running into that 74.44. That's your 200-day, and then we have your 21-day right above it at 74.58. But you have to get above that 50-day and that 8-day and close above it like we did with the old natural gas here, okay? Unless, it'll go sideways to down. Now, downside here, what you're really watching is going to be this 100-day, okay? 71.35, that's going to be very, very good support level. And then right below that, we have today's low at 70.84. And then we're going to come down here to the 70.43. This is going to be your big retest. So we got to see how this is all shake out. So don't have any opinion. That's what we have to trade today. Okay, so you got 70.43 level. If that's lost, you're going to come right down to the bottom here. You're looking at 70.12. Then we'll come down here to this level here at 69.33 levels. And then we can come all the way down here to your 68.42 level. But again, we just have the sideways action, so we just have to trade this. But I say this is why I keep repeating myself here when that price is below that 8-day. Very, very strong resistance. But now we have the 50-day and the 8-day to deal with. But if we can get above that, then we just follow the candles up, and then your big target's going to be that 200-day and that 21 SMA. Okay, now this here, RSI here, is sitting at 45. That's not really overbought, oversold situation. Your green is still right below your red, but we're heading towards that bottom. That doesn't mean it can't just keep going on the bottom like we have here, kind of a situation, and have this kind of a chop. So that might be very, very possible, but let's just see. Watch that 8-day and that 50-day. That's going to be key on the upside. Okay, natural gas here, we're getting a little something off the Schneid here. Now, we look at the MACD here. We're at that bottom, but you can see where the bars are starting to move right on up here. So we got to see how this is going to shake out here. But this is still, sideways kind of an action momentum. 48 here is pretty much in the center. Plenty of room to run up or down. Right now, we just have this sideways action, just a chop city, but we are above that 8-day, which is very nice. So as that 8-day curls up here, that's going to provide very, very nice support. So let's just look at the outside here first. You're looking at 3.39. That's be today's low. Then we'll come over here looking at 3.30. And then right here, that 3.27, that 8-day is going to be very, very crucial. Okay. Now, again, if that's lost here, we'll come to the bottom here at that 3.16, 3.11. This is your gap and your fill, but we have that 100-day sitting right there. And then obviously if it's lost, you come down to the retest at 2.99. Now upside here, you got to figure we made another little higher high. We had 3.43. Today we're at 3.45. Not too bad. If it keeps rolling up here, this is going to be the wall of resistance, that 3.51. We get above that, we're going to look right here to this 21-day at 3.63. Okay, so that's what we're looking for on the upside, the 50-day and the 21-day. Now we get above that, then we can just come here. The next level is going to be that 372 level. That'll be your target. And then right up here at 3.82, that'll be your target. And then we come right up here at 405. Okay, but you got to get through the 50-day and the 21-day in order to get all that. So let's just see if we just have this sideways action or what we're going to do. So realistically, what you're doing is you're trading this 8-day on the bottom. If that's lost, you got the 100-day as a target. Upside, we have the 50-day here on the upside. If it gets above that, then we have the 21-day as a target. So this is really a very, very simple trade. We got to see how this is all going to shake out. Okay, I'll be back here at midday trading. We'll take a look here at crude oil, natural gas, Bitcoin, and then we throw something else in the old mix. Okay, that's what I got for you. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.